Welcome. Today, we're going to be doing a tire rotation with these. I already did an oil change before, and they recommend doing every single oil change. You do a tire rotation, and I've already kind of checked these. You can already just feel they already feel a little bit worn out compared to the ones back here. This finger goes a bit like harder to get the finger in here, but yeah, it's time for a change. Let's get out our trusty jack. There's like a jack point in the car, but this one can't really see it. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, there we go. It's been like 3 years. I just found it just now. There we go. Yep, basically places where it's a little bit reinforced, just so then your jack, it doesn't make a hole in your floor or ruin the side. Yeah. But that's the best I can do. I'm gonna wipe this down. Where the jack points are, since most of the way the car is up in the front, back here you mesh really easily. This is made for like really high cars. There we go. Now that's off. That doesn't move. I may have an impact. I have an impact gun, but it's not exactly as strong to inside bolts, so I'm gonna have to be using my own strength with this. So it's got like two measurements here. Basically a smaller one and a girthier one. I always prefer using the girthier one because it's basically deeper in there and basically prevent less, harm to it. Let's do this. Nope. There we go. Leave these here. This wheel's going to the back. The same as this side here. There we go. Oh, there we go. Alright, off it goes. Oh. Well, this might need, oh, there we go. Yeah, these back tires really don't get used a lot. It's kind of annoying, all my weight's up in the front. I really want to get, make it not fall forward. Really hope I can make like more weight distribution to the back, because all that weight causes these front tires just wear out so quickly. Look on this side, you can see just so much more wear. Well, that's why tire rotation is important. Basically, these are the front ones. These go to the back. Those rear ones go to the front. Might do some adjustments with the tire pressures later. Let's take this up here. Just fasten them down a little bit. Alright, now the lug pattern, well, mostly with the star shape, this is just a plus shape, so really it's just up, down, left, right, or up, down, right, left, whichever one you want, just as long as you do across and across. Also, once it's tightened down like how it is, once you kind of hand tighten it a little bit, rule would say to go a quarter. Honestly, you can kind of feel it. Trying to go past a quarter turn won't really let you do it. So that's a quarter of that. Just probably not this strong enough, but that works. There we go. 90-degree turn. And then, I think my ball joints are wearing out as well. That's not good. Let's go on with the rear ones. Okay. This is my cat out in the wild. Oh, she got scared. Oh, where's mine? Oh, there it went. Go. Quarter. There we go. Here's a better example of the 90-degree turn. This is perfectly at a 90-degree angle. You just do a 90-degree turn, and that's tight. You can even feel like the tension on it. So yeah, goes in, just 90-degree turn, and that's good. Come on, there we go. That's not tight. There we go. 90-degree, or until you feel like you can't put it anymore. You might break it, basically. Alright, so that's the front and back on the driver's side done. Now we're going to do the same on the passenger side. Whatever it is, the little bulge that says to kind of where you would put this, it's not where it goes because that bulge is now gone. So we'll just put it on whatever railing this is, because I guess I don't know how to do this. Alright, go to the other side. We could just put a jack on it, but honestly, I know this thing's strong enough to hold it, so I'll just do that for now. You know what? I'll just put a jack stand. Why not? Alright. Damn, my jack stand's high. There we go. Oh. Here we go. There we go. Just leave it there. Now. Nope. There we go. Oh my gosh, that was not good placement. As always, same thing here and there as everything on the side. Swap off the tires. bites. Degrees. 90 degrees. Degrees. Probably the most useful thing I've learned in my manufacturing classes. After the bolt touches, or whichever you're tightening down, bolt, nut, whichever one. Once it touches the surface of the other surface, 90-degree turn. Leave it tight without damaging it. So far, I see why now. Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh, that was right. It looks like I'm putting more, but no, that's just the same amount of pressure I've been putting. Just sometimes I'm not in a good angle to turn it. Ah, this dang watch. I don't know how old this watch is. Just found it in the trash. This one always gets my skin. Well, that's all been changed now. They've been rotated. Now it's just time. Ooh, here comes a good sound. V-fix. Now it's really just lowering them down and then just seeing the tire pressures. Make sure they're all good. You get two birds with one stone. One out, then the other out. There you go. Lower that. There you go. Okay, now we're going to be filling up the tires, or either deflating or refilling. Basically, this is not the area. Back here states the manufacturer what the tire pressure should be from the front and back. I did this. Unfortunately, I feel like I want a little bit more fuel economy, so they are comfortable. Like again, lower tire pressure does increase comfort because it lets it absorb when you go over a bump, it absorbs in the tire, and then whatever it couldn't absorb goes into the shock. It does make your shocks last longer. Your tires do wear out faster, and your fuel economy worsens. So for all that comfort, you are losing a lot with your fuel economy. Now, right now, I do want fuel economy, but I do want that comfort. That's why I got these tires and swapped them out for these sportier ones, because the other ones, I could not bear them. Every bump makes it so horrifically. So, basically, there states front needs to be 33, back needs to be 30. What we're probably going to be doing is... Sorry for pausing so many times. I'm actually sneezing quite a bit more. Practically what we're going to be doing is putting I believe like 2 more in the front, especially these front tires, since that's everything that's going to be pushed for. Rear tires, I'm not sitting back there really. I can pump those to be more so there's less rolling resistance. Those are going to be a lot more actually. Maybe I'll pump them to 40 because, like, why back? Like, back doesn't need that much. Just may as well have them, maximum fuel economy. These tires, I'll just probably maybe 2 more than the manufacturer's recommendation. That should be enough. Well, these already are, they're 34. Again, we're going to put it up to like, 33 plus 2, that's 35 right there. Let's fill it up. Thinking maybe 36, 3 more. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that, or else I'm gonna keep adding more and more and more until I'm like, oh, why not just a bit more? Can't put too much now. Probably the best things I got gifted, honestly. I haven't tried the jump start. Apparently you can jump start your car, but I haven't had that issue since, I guess, almost a year ago. Yeah. That wasn't a year ago, it was earlier this year. The summer started and it's starting to get hot, so my alternator went out. Again, that is kind of suspiciously close because I did get my headers by then, and famous thing about these the alternators and the headers, they burn out, especially when with these cars. Honestly, y'all, really important to get you guys some kind of like roadside kit for this. Really important things to have. If you have a car that needs constant work on sometimes, maybe leave some tools in back. I know that this heavily increases fuel economy. I had this before because I needed to work on something while I was driving to make sure it didn't break down, but I can just put this back now. Now I'm gonna put this little engine cover back on, really, because like when the car is running a little bit warmer, it kind of will basically tune it so it uses less fuel because there's less air. Now that of course it's frowned upon for those who want performance. Right now I'm not looking at that. Maybe I am, but honestly another thing is just keeping the heat in so we wouldn't have to warm up so as often. And those kind of protect my wires a bit because a lot of this wiring is becoming really crusty, especially the covers, so that is a way to hide it up. And I mean, it's just that, it's not like it's covering everything else. But yeah, these engines, I have the original heat shield in because I just made a little bracket for it here because, and actually I have to get a 2J raised a aluminum bracket to pull the alternator forward. So then that would, if you get any headers, because headers will touch it, pretty much are basically touching, and that burned the old alternator. Well, those headers basically get a lot hotter. I basically probably should probably heat wrap those headers. But people are saying like, oh, heat wrap, it's gonna keep moisture and your headers are gonna do rust up. Yeah, but I mean, maybe. I'm probably gonna get them powder coated, but that's a future thing. It's still good right now. I haven't had any issues with it, other than, well, this is just something the car's already been having, but the oil rings. Basically, this thing is needing for a rebuild. Yeah. I mean, the time I need that and the money for the tools. I don't have a torque wrench or an engine lifter. Those are kind of essential needs for this. Other than that, then I can pretty much be able to take out the engine. But by then, I will need like a car to use while I go to work. So right now, I'm like, this is my only car. I mean, my family has the other cars, but they use it. This is my only car. So honestly, this car is gonna be. That's why it's been driving like that for a while now. On these right here. Make sure that's tightened down. There's my little improvised butterfly valve system. So I have a switch in there that activates it whenever I want to. Now, obviously I could just probably eliminate the butterfly valves, but the longer intake runner does help with low horsepower. These are not high revving cars. Like, these things do not rev that high. So whenever you do need to rev it high, I'll just activate them, then I'll rev it high. But most of the time I'm idling. But either way, I turn it on sometimes because the blow by is horrific with this one. It's horrifically has horrible blow by, so an excessive amount. So most of the oil goes into the intake anyway. So I just turn on the valves just so the valves be open, so they can kind of just go in easier rather than go and scrape across the long tubes. So it's better. It's kind of shorter for them just to drop in. But yeah, this thing really needs a rebuild because some of this RTV Nissan decided to do, instead of a proper gasket, they starting to leak. Guess that's really much it right now. Well, I showed you how to do your tire rotations, and well, that's really all I was gonna be doing. Probably gonna maybe I might make more maintenance videos of how-tos. Kind of rambled on a bit back there. Might edit it out, but guess that'll be everything. Bye.